Do you ever feel like your shyness is holding you back from your greatness? You know you're destined for more. You want to take massive action, but the negative inner critic in your mind is holding you back from being able to do it. If so, I want to pay close attention to these 5 steps I'm about to share with you right now. It'll help you to build unstoppable confidence so you've got the power to go for what you truly want. And I spent most of my childhood being shy, teenage years being shy, especially growing up with an abusive father who left us when I was really young. I grew up with toxic beliefs that was holding back my greatness. And these 5 steps helped me to regain control of my life. And that's what I hope for you. The first step is to realize action comes first, confidence comes later. Realize the feeling of confidence comes from being familiar with something. And if right now you haven't done something enough, you're going to feel shy. It's kind of like when I was approaching this world of public speaking for the first time. This was a big fear of mine ever since I was rejected when I was really young. I grew up thinking I could never be a public speaker. And I remember signing up to my public speaking course. I didn't feel like it, but I knew I had to keep on doing it. And today what's crazy is I can't get enough of it. I love traveling around the world, speaking on different stages. I love meeting world-renowned leaders and speaking alongside them on the stage. And it wasn't that I waited until I felt like this. I had to keep on doing it until I got okay at it, let's say. And then eventually I began to love the process. So realize this. If right now you're feeling this sense of resistance, accept what is. And this leads perfectly to the second step, which is to stop practicing being shy in your life. What do I mean by this? Realize that right now you're not shy, full stop. Because the reality is you are confident that you're shy. Hello, I'm speaking to you. You are confident that you're shy. Isn't that true? You are extremely certain that you're uncertain. The reality is you've got the inner power within you right now. You're ready to go. You're just channeling this energy towards an area that's not serving you. You've practiced shying away too many times. You've held back your greatness too many times. You've trained yourself to act shy. Now you got to train yourself to take massive action. You got to train yourself to feel that resistance and still do it. You got to train yourself to show up today. You got to train yourself to keep moving forwards. This is what confident people do. Confident people, think about it. What makes them confident? They do what confident people do. They face their fears. They accept the resistance. They go towards the area that they're not familiar with, but they keep on doing it. And this is how they become more confident. This is what you got to do. I want you to now practice being confident in your life. Step into this version of you and just tackle whatever you're resisting in your life. This leads on to the first step. Stop running away from your fears. This is what I did for most of my life. I just ran away. Whatever you can't handle in your life will follow you for the rest of your life. You can't run away from it. You can go on holiday and you come back and you realize it's still there. Can you relate? You can't run away from your fears. So why don't you decide today that enough is enough? What am I actually running away from? What am I actually running away from? What is fear? If you look at the acronym that's widely chucked around there, it's false evidence appearing real. You realize the moment you start to confront your fears, you start, of course, feeling a little bit more fearful during the process, but afterwards you're like, is that it? How many times in your life have you ended up doing something and you realized, oh, it wasn't too bad? Accept it. Go towards the thing you fear. Make your palms sweat every single day. Do something that you're resisting every single day. If right now you're scared of being rejected, get rejected today. Yes, it's going to be scary, but what other option do you have? Do you want to be running for the rest of your life away from the things? Do you want to be avoiding your obstacles for the rest of your life? Do you want to get to the end of your life full of regrets? Do you want to get to the end of your life thinking to yourself, thank goodness I played it safe. Thank goodness that I held back my greatness. Thank goodness I'm going to die with regrets. Of course not. Own your gift. You're destined for more. You got to step up and you got to believe in you today. You got to have faith in you. You got to take the step forwards. And this leads on to the 4th step, which is to turn shyness into excitement. Studies have proven this. Whenever you're feeling shy, tell yourself you feel excited instead. This is called emotional reframing. Because think about this, shyness and excitement is very similar. in terms of symptoms in the first place. When you're shy, you feel a little bit agitated. Maybe you might even sweat or whatever it may be. And when you're excited, think about it, it's very similar. You feel a little bit agitated, you might be a little bit shaky, you might be sweating if it's a big deal, like if you're really excited. So whenever you feel shy, tell yourself, I feel so excited. Whenever I'm about to speak on a stage and say it's a big deal, say for example, I'm speaking in front of a lot of people this time around, I would normally feel very shy if that was to happen today. So what do? I tell myself, I feel so excited right now. And I step into that excited character. Then I go on to the fifth step, which is don't focus on what you can get from something. Focus on what you can give. Knowing that action comes first, confidence comes later, you want to focus on giving it everything you've got, not what can I get from this activity. So whatever you are resisting right now, whatever task that may be, don't focus on what you can get from something. Focus on what you can give. How much effort can you give in stretching yourself? How much effort can you give in showing up as the best version of you? And slowly but surely, if you do this every single day, by the end of this year, who knows? The person you've become as a result of this process. So tell yourself today, you've got this. And you will do this because it is for your ultimate greater good. Accept the resistance in life right now. Face your fears today. Don't tell yourself one day, make this day one. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to click the like button and comment below if you like any specific video topics for me to cover, or if you've got any questions you'd like to ask me. And I hope you have a great rest of the day. As always, follow your heart and take action.